So I'm working on a few different projects in this video, and one of them is making cards for my friends who are graduating, plus my sister. So they all are customized to different things. This friend really likes the ocean, so I did an ocean themed card with shells and water and seaweed and pearls and just like stuff like that. So I sketched everything out on mixed media paper, which I cut down to size, and then I went over it with microns. And I'm using this really good. So this card's theme is orchids, white orchids. So my friend, they have a twin, so I want to also make their twin a card too. And I don't really know much about them, so I just did a general kind of theme. So they are Chinese American, so I did white orchids with a red background, and white orchids can represent like new beginnings, and like Chinese, I don't know, superstition, lore. I'm not sure how to describe it, but yeah. Close-ups on the cards. And then this friend, this video didn't take very long. I'm doing jasmine flowers because she said she really likes those flowers and the way they smell, but she's also very allergic to them, so this way she can have her flowers without having the allergic reaction. Yeah, I didn't realize you could see what I was drawing until I put the video into editing. What sucks, but it is what it is. So for the coloring part, I'm using gouache. For the first two cards that I did, I kind of regret, like I had lined them after, well, I had lined them after painting them, but I ended up realizing that I liked the way the paint looked over the lines, kind of faded the black out, because when you have the black microns and the pastels of the gouache and like the harsh black outlines of the like image just didn't match the same vibe. But yeah, so I'm painting it, this one, and I go back in with pen later. So this is the same orchid card I was talking about before. So red background, very rich, like vivid red. I thought was fitting. And then I do go in with little color for white orchids, but there is just like blue and a little yellow, just so they don't look so flat. So I'm using those Hemi jelly gouaches. I've had them for a while. They're no longer jelly because I just let them sit out and dry. But I'm not the biggest fan. I usually use acrylic. It's like with acrylic you can just like paint over stuff, but with like this water activated gouache, like you can't do that really, or you can't really be aggressive about it, because you can like lift up to the other layers, which I'm not a fan of. Like it's cool for some stuff, like when I'm with like the cards I'm using, and it's fun to like reactivate it and like blend the colors in a fun way and add like texture into the background. But I'm not a gouache person. But the colors are very nice. I think for this it worked very well. These videos are a little out of order, but here I'm painting the other card. So for this card I mixed a lot more colors. I didn't use like one particular blue out of the set. I used multiple and then like watered it down so it's like a very pale kind of blue. And it says like congratulations and then their name. I put like a sandy beige color to help it stand out on the card, which I think looks cool. Very much like a beach scene, almost like an I Spy kind of thing going on. But yeah, I mixed the colors for the sand to water. I think I mixed basically all the colors for everything on the card, which I think turned out very well. Who's texting me? So I thought I recorded more of this process, but I constantly, with my new camera, I constantly like press the button for photos and not like recording. So I've didn't record a bunch of this. But the idea that what I was exploring with this piece was using underpainting. So I painted it with like cerulean blue and just like white paint to really get the face down, because I feel like sometimes my sketches, oftentimes I feel my sketches are better than my final picture, or the face somehow gets distorted in the process of like painting over it with using acrylics. So I did an underpainting, and then like a wash of the like skin color. If I try this again, I think I'll go stronger in the wash of color, because I feel like it looks kind of thin on the canvas. And I was also kind of practicing painting flowers. I like did some exploration in my sketchbook, and I kind of wanted to, not kind of, I like wanted to implement it into my drawings and paintings. I paint a lot of carnations. I also made this piece to kind of be a sister piece that's like similar. It has like a girl with pink hair, and she's like the main focus. It's from like the chest up, and there's like stickers in the background that I use to cover the like empty space. And I have been working on consistency in my work, and that was the only piece like that, so I made this piece to match that. So when I put it in my portfolio, it like they mirror each other and then they're consistent. They have like an overarching style. I liked how this one turned out for the most part. I think I learned a lot. But yeah, if I redid the underpainting technique there, I would change it just a little bit. So I use a sticker book for these stickers that I put on to use for the background. I would like to make my own stickers or customize them, so I can have like specifically cut to shape stickers that go around like parts of the image, and like specific colors that like specifically match the image. But for now, I have this sticker book, and it has a bunch of different, it's like one of those, like, instead of paint by numbers, it's a sticker by number. So there's like transition colors and stuff in it. And yeah, I didn't realize, like, I wanted it to be like a white background, and then when I was looking through it, I realized I didn't have that much white in it, and I should have like actually looked through it before I made that decision. So it ends up transitioning to a different color, which is fine. I kind of like worked around that problem, but I think I would have liked it a little better if it was just like a white. But again, it turned out okay. This process of like stickering it was very tedious. I'm using like gesso. Not gesso, it's clear acrylic medium to put it all down, because they're not very sticky. And also the surface of the painting is kind of smooth because it's acrylic. And so I use a gel medium to stick them down, and then I go over it with gel medium to like seal them all in together. But it was tedious because the gel medium wasn't super tacky. So if I wasn't being careful. They could kind of move around until they were finished drawing. So I think that's another reason I want to do like customized stickers, or like get a circuit cutter or card cut cutter, whatever they're called, I can't remember, and have like a vinyl, like a strong, like sticky vinyl material that would be a lot less annoying to deal with. So I also was in the process of like rearranging and cleaning our studio. I share the space with my sister, and I got this table from my older sister, and she wasn't using it anymore, so I brought it upstairs. I put a printer and stuff on it, and since I do like a lot more physical stuff, like painting and stuff, is this also going to be my desk when I want to like bring up my computer or like sit and like type up emails, because I can't really do that at my like other space where I paint. And for this, I just had like a really strong urge to do like a print, like one of those lino cut prints or whatever, wood block printing, but I don't have those materials. So I used this foam core that I had laying around, and an X-Acto knife, and I cut into it. But the original idea for this piece was that I wanted it to be like a repeating pattern. I didn't end up doing that, but I thought it'd be really cool to have it like a repeating pattern. So initially, like with the end little bits of the flower would be tucked straight into the top nook there. It would have worked, but one of the materials that I had, because I ended up using, instead of like actual printing ink, I used just acrylic paint. Didn't stick very well. I didn't have one of those paint rollers, so like the paintbrush I was using left marks and stuff. So yeah, here I am, just cutting it out with an X-Acto knife, and that was also pretty tedious. Probably would have been easier to just buy the materials. Just not showing up. Like I would do prints and they wouldn't show up. But also it could be just like the material, because like it's made of foam core, which it like you usually use like wood or like a piece of plastic or literally anything else. Because foam core like is kind of not great. Like foam core you use to make like a sculpture or something, or like a mock-up like 3D piece, not like carve into it to print. Did a couple of vending events. I ended up not recording enough stuff for that video, but I was making these prints because I wanted to sell them as a vendor. And I brought them with me. I think I sold one or two of them. But one of the biggest reasons I started doing this printing process, because I wanted more like handmade stuff and like original stuff, because I was selling prints of my original artwork and not original artworks. So that was the goal for these prints and for this video. And I also cut out another part of the video where I go back and I number like edition, title, and my signature on the prints. See, I ended up using a brush, which was kind of a mistake, because it left it very streaky, but I also didn't have anything else. I made do. It was okay. I did eventually get printing stuff, which I don't think I recorded anything for. So this later half of the video is where I initially started this vlog for. So like I said earlier, I was gonna be a vendor and I wanted to make a bunch of like mystery sticker packs because I had a leftover like sticker sheets that I never cut up. So I had like the biggest reason why I didn't cut them up is because I didn't feel like it, because I had to hand cut all these things. So I'm going in with like an X-Acto knife and just chopping them up. I probably could have used scissors for this part, or all of it. But to be fair, my it's a box cutter. Box cutter is a lot sharper, so it was a lot faster in that way. But yeah, I have these little bunnies that I designed myself, and like these little kind of filler objects too. I have like sticker sheets that like never sold, really. I think they're cute, but I also don't think I'm like hitting the right demographic. But yeah, I ended up like literally hand cutting this all out, and I placed them all out for the mystery sticker sheets, and that took a couple of hours. It was very tedious, but they're cute at the end. Those sell really fast. If you're thinking about vendoring and you don't know what to sell, do mystery sticker sheets. And like people always go, oh, but like what am I gonna get? And they'll come back and they'll buy a different sticker sheet sometimes, or sticker pack, because they are like, oh, I like what I got. What else can I get from this? They're just fun and they're cute and people like the mystery. Like, it's easy. Alright, I was gonna include more of me cutting this out, but it's literally just me cutting it out, and it's just a long video of me doing that. I didn't record me actually packing them into the little mystery sticker packs. So this is gonna be the rest of the video, and thanks for watching. I also wanted to mention that I do have a Patreon. I'm saving to do an artist in residency in France if you would like to donate. And you can check out more on my Patreon page to see the different levels, or my Instagram. If you have any questions, just let me know, or just simply subscribe and watch my videos, which is also cool. And hopefully when this video comes out, I've already done a shop update with prints and stuff. So also check that out. Maybe buy some mystery sticker packs, I don't know.